What if I told you there was a simple, almost magical way to make your money grow? A secret that doesn't require you to be a financial wizard or take huge risks. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a proven method that has helped ordinary people build extraordinary wealth over time. It's about making your hard-earned money work for you, even while you are sleeping. Many of us work diligently, save a portion of our income and keep it safe in a bank account. But what if that money could do more? What if it could grow, multiply, and create a future of financial security for you and your family? This is not just a dream. It is a reality made possible by one of the most powerful forces in finance. The secret I am talking about is the power of compounding. Albert Einstein famously called it the eighth wonder of the world. He said, "He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it." Compounding is the process where you earn returns not just on your initial savings, but also on the accumulated returns from previous periods. It's like earning interest on your interest. This concept may sound a little technical, but its effect is beautifully simple. It turns small regular savings into a substantial sum over the years. The key is to start early and stay consistent. The longer your money has to grow, the more powerful the effect of compounding becomes, creating a snowball of wealth that gets bigger and bigger. To make this powerful concept easy to understand and apply, we can use a simple framework. This framework is called the 8-4-3 rule. Think of it as your personal guide, a roadmap that breaks down the long journey of wealth creation into 3 manageable stages. This rule demystifies the process of investing and shows you exactly how your money can grow exponentially over a 15-year period. It's a tool designed for everyone, whether you are just starting your career in Bengaluru or planning for your family's future in Delhi. It provides a clear path, showing you what to expect and motivating you to stay on track, especially during the early years when growth might seem slow. This essay will be your guide to mastering the 8-4-3 rule. We will break down each phase, showing you with simple examples in Indian rupees how your savings can multiply. We will explore how you can use this rule to plan for major life goals, such as buying your dream home, funding your children's education, or building a comfortable retirement corpus. We will talk about the importance of patience and discipline, the 2 pillars that support this entire structure. By the end, you will not only understand the magic of compounding, but also have a practical, step-by-step plan to start building your own financial freedom. Let's begin this exciting journey together. Imagine you're standing at the top of a snow-covered hill. You take a small handful of snow and pack it into a tight little ball. It's tiny, fitting comfortably in the palm of your hand. Now, you give it a gentle push and let it roll down the hill. As it rolls, it picks up more snow. A thin layer at first, but with every rotation, it gathers more and more. The small ball grows into a bigger one, and soon it's the size of a football. As it continues its journey down the slope, its size and speed increase dramatically. By the time it reaches the bottom of the hill, your tiny snowball has transformed into a giant boulder of snow, far bigger than you could have ever built by hand alone. This is exactly how compounding works with your money. Your initial savings, say 10,000 rupees, is that small snowball. The interest or return you earn on it is the extra snow it picks up. In the first year, the growth is small. If you earn a 10% return, your 10,000 becomes 11,000. You've only earned 1,000. But in the second year, you earn 10% not just on your original 10,000, but on the new total of 11,000. So you earn 1,100. Your total is now 12,100. It might not seem like much of a difference, but this is where the magic begins. The extra 100 rupees is the interest you earned on your previous year's interest. This is the heart of compounding. As the years go by, this effect becomes more and more dramatic. Your money snowball gets bigger, and the amount of snow it collects each year also increases. The returns start generating their own returns, creating a cycle of accelerating growth. This is why time is your greatest ally when it comes to investing. The longer your money stays invested, the more time it has to roll down that hill and grow into a massive boulder. Someone who starts investing in their 20s with a small amount can easily end up with more money than someone who starts in their 40s with a much larger amount. simply because their money had more time to compound. Understanding this snowball effect is crucial because it changes your perspective on saving and investing. It helps you appreciate the value of starting now, no matter how small the amount. It gives you the patience to weather the early years when growth feels slow and insignificant. You know that you are not just saving money, you are building the foundation for a massive financial structure. You are packing that initial snowball and giving it the first push. The 8-4-3 rule we will discuss is simply a way to track the journey of this snowball as it transforms your small savings into life-changing wealth. Now that we understand the incredible power of compounding, let's talk about a simple way to visualize and plan for it. This is where the 8-4-3 rule comes in. It's not a complex financial formula, but a simple, memorable guide that divides your investment journey into 3 distinct phases over 15 years. The rule essentially states that if you invest your money wisely, it can take approximately 8 years to build a solid base, the next 4 years to double that base, and the final 3 years to double it again. This highlights how growth accelerates dramatically over time. Let's break down the name 8, 4, and 3. These numbers represent 3 consecutive time periods in your investment journey. The first phase is the longest, lasting 8 years. This is the foundation phase. During this time, your regular contributions and the initial effects of compounding are working together to build a significant principal amount. The growth might feel slow and steady, like the early stages of our snowball's roll. The next phase lasts 4 years. This is the acceleration phase. Here, the power of compounding really starts to kick in. The amount of money you have accumulated is now large enough that the returns it generates are substantial, often doubling your initial investment base. The final phase is the shortest but most powerful, lasting just 3 years. This is the exponential growth phase. In this period, your wealth can grow at an astonishing rate. The returns you earn in these 3 years can be equal to or even greater than all the growth you saw in the first 8 years combined. Your money snowball is now a massive boulder, hurtling down the hill and accumulating wealth at a breathtaking pace. This 8-4-3 structure helps you set realistic expectations. It teaches you to be patient during the first 8 years, stay disciplined through the next 4, and then enjoy the incredible rewards in the final 3. It is important to remember that the 8-4-3 rule is a simplified model. The exact returns and timelines will depend on where you invest your money, the annual rate of return, and market conditions. However, the principle it illustrates is universally true. It shows that the majority of your wealth is often built in the later stages of your investment journey. This rule serves as a powerful mental model to combat impatience. When you feel discouraged after a few years of seemingly slow progress, you can remember the 8-4-3 rule and know that the most exciting phase of growth is yet to come. It's a roadmap that keeps you focused on the long-term destination financial well-being. Let's dive into the first and longest phase of our journey, the 8-year foundation phase. This is where you lay the groundwork for your future wealth. It's the most critical period because it requires the most discipline and patience, often with the least visible reward. Think of it as planting a bamboo tree. For years, you water it and care for it, seeing little to no growth above the ground. But beneath the surface, it's developing a complex and strong root system. Then suddenly, it shoots up, growing several feet in just a few weeks. These first 8 years are your time for building that strong root system for your finances. To make this practical, let's use a simple example. Suppose you, a young professional named Rohan, decide to start investing 10,000 rupees every month. You choose a diversified investment option, like a mutual fund SIP, that has the potential to give an average annual return of around 12%. Over 8 years, you will have invested a total of 9,60,000 rupees, 10,000 times 12 months times 8 years. This is your own contribution, your hard-earned money. Now let's see what compounding does. With a 12% average annual return, your total investment could grow to approximately 16.5 lakhs. This means you have earned nearly 7 lakhs in returns on top of what you invested. During this phase, consistency is your superpower. It is absolutely essential to make your monthly contributions without fail. The best way to do this is to automate your investments. Set up a standing instruction with your bank so that the SIP amount is automatically deducted from your account on a fixed date each month. This pay-yourself-first approach ensures that you are consistently building your foundation, regardless of market ups and downs or other spending temptations. This discipline turns a good intention into a powerful wealth-creating habit. It removes emotion and effort from the equation, making it a seamless part of your financial life. The key takeaway from this 8-year phase is to focus on the habit, not the outcome. Your portfolio might not look spectacular yet. You might see friends taking bigger risks for quick gains, but you are playing a different game, a long-term game. You are building a solid, unshakable foundation. This 16.5 lakhs is the base that the next 2 phases of the 843 rule will build upon. It's the launchpad for the exponential growth that is to come. By staying patient and disciplined for these first 96 months, you are setting yourself up for incredible success in the years that follow. You have successfully built your financial roots. Welcome to Phase 2, the acceleration phase. You have successfully navigated the first 8 years. You were patient, consistent, and you built a solid foundation of 16.5 lakhs. Now, things are about to get very interesting. This next 4-year period is where you really start to see the magic of compounding come to life. Your money snowball is now big enough to gather significant amounts of snow on its own. The returns generated by your investment corpus are becoming a powerful engine of growth, working alongside your continued monthly contributions. This is the phase where your belief in the process is rewarded with visible, exciting results. Let's continue with Rohan's story. He continues to invest his 10,000 rupees every month. Over these next 4 years, he will contribute an additional 4,80,000 rupees, 10,000 times 12 months times 4 years. His total contribution over the 12 years now stands at 14.4 lakhs. But what happens to his investment? His starting corpus for this phase was 16.5 lakhs. With the same 12% average annual return and his continued monthly investments, his wealth doesn't just grow linearly, it explodes. After these 4 years, his total investment value could soar to approximately 40 lakhs. Let's pause and think about that number. At the end of year 8, Rohan had 16.5 lakhs. In just 4 more years, his wealth has grown to 40 lakhs. He has added 23.5 lakhs to his portfolio in this phase alone. This is more than the entire amount he accumulated in the first 8 years. This is the doubling effect of the 843 rule in action. His initial foundation has more than doubled in just half the time. This happens because the earnings from the first 8 years are now generating substantial earnings of their own. His money is now truly working for him, harder than ever before. This phase is incredibly motivating. The numbers on your statement start to look significant. The growth is no longer a small trickle. It's a strong, flowing river. This is the reward for your earlier patience. It reinforces the importance of staying the course. While it might be tempting to see this growth and decide to withdraw some money or stop investing, that would be a mistake. You would be getting off the roller coaster just as it's reaching its most thrilling part. The key is to remain disciplined, continue your monthly SIPs, and let the compounding engine do its work. You are on the verge of the most powerful phase of all. You have arrived at the final and most spectacular stage of the 843 rule, the 3-year exponential growth phase. You have been investing for 12 years, and your patience and consistency have built a corpus of 40 lakhs. If the last phase felt like acceleration, this one feels like breaking the sound barrier. The growth you will witness in these next 36 months can be, honestly, mind-boggling. Your wealth snowball is now a giant boulder, and its momentum is immense. The returns generated by your large corpus are so significant that they can actually dwarf your own monthly contributions. This is the culmination of your entire journey. Let's follow Rohan for one last stretch. He continues his disciplined investment of 10,000 rupees per month. Over these final 3 years, his personal contribution will be 3,60,000 rupees, 10,000 times 12 months times 3 years. This brings his total investment from his own pocket over the entire 15 years to 18 lakhs, 9.6 lakhs plus 4.8 lakhs plus 3.6 lakhs. But what about his 40 lakh corpus? Assuming the same 12% average annual return, this amount will grow at an incredible pace. At the end of this 3-year period, Rohan's total investment value could reach approximately 70 lakhs. Let this sink in. In just 3 years, his portfolio grew from 40 lakhs to 70 lakhs. That's a gain of 30 lakhs. This growth in just 3 years is almost double the entire amount he had accumulated in the first 8 years. Over the full 15 years, Rohan invested 18 lakhs of his own money and created a corpus of 70 lakhs. He earned a staggering 52 lakhs through the power of compounding. This illustrates the 8-4-3 rule perfectly. A long foundation period of 8 years, followed by a doubling phase of 4 years, and then another explosive doubling phase of 3 years. The final years deliver the most spectacular returns. This final phase powerfully demonstrates why it's crucial not to pull out your money too early. Many people get nervous when their portfolio becomes large, or they get tempted to cash in on their gains, but exiting before this final growth spurt means leaving the lion's share of the potential profits on the table. It's like running a marathon and quitting in the last 5 kilometers when the finish line is in sight. The real magic, the life-changing growth happens at the end. Your job during this phase is to simply stay invested and let your money complete its powerful journey. The 8-4-3 rule is not just an interesting theory, it's a practical tool you can use to plan for your most important life goals. Financial planning becomes much simpler when you can see a clear path to your destination. Let's see how this rule can be applied to 3 common Indian aspirations: planning for retirement, buying a home, and funding a child's higher education. By attaching your investments to specific goals, you give them purpose, which makes it easier to stay motivated and disciplined over the long term. This transforms saving from a chore into an empowering act of building your dream future. Let's start with retirement. Imagine a 30-year-old named Priya who wants to build a comfortable retirement corpus. She decides to apply the 8-4-3 rule and starts investing 20,000 rupees per month in a mix of equity and debt funds. Using our 12% return example, after 15 years when she is 45, her portfolio could be worth approximately 1.4 crores. She invested a total of 36 lakhs and compounding did the rest. This substantial corpus can continue to grow, providing her with financial independence long before the traditional retirement age. By starting early, she has given her money the maximum time to work its magic. Next, consider buying a house. For many, the biggest hurdle is accumulating the down payment. Let's say a couple, Amit and Sunita, want to buy a house in 5 years. While this is shorter than the full 8-4-3 cycle, the principle of consistent investing still applies. They decide to invest 40,000 rupees per month into a balanced mutual fund. Assuming a 12% annual return, in 5 years they could accumulate around 33 lakhs. They invested 24 lakhs and earned about 9 lakhs in returns. This substantial amount can serve as a solid down payment for their dream home in a city like Pune or Hyderabad, making their goal achievable without taking on excessive debt. Finally, let's look at funding a child's education. If you have a newborn child, you have a perfect 15 to 18-year window for investing. Let's say you want to save for your child's master's degree abroad, which might cost 50 to 70 lakhs in the future. By starting an SIP of just 10,000 rupees per month when the child is born, you can harness the full power of the 15-year 8-4-3 rule. As we saw with Rohan's example, this could grow to 70 lakhs. This disciplined approach ensures that when the time comes, you can fund your child's dreams without financial stress. All thanks to a modest but consistent investment plan started years earlier. If the 8-4-3 rule is the roadmap to wealth, then patience and consistency are the golden keys that unlock every gate along the way. You can have the best map in the world, but without the keys to open the doors, it is useless. Compounding is a powerful force, but it does not deliver results overnight. Its magic is woven with the thread of time. This is why patience is not just a virtue in investing, it is a fundamental requirement for success. There will be times, especially in the first few years, when you feel like your efforts are not yielding much. This is the critical test. Patience means trusting the process. It means understanding the snowball analogy and knowing that your small, regular investments are building a foundation that will support massive growth later on. It means not panicking when the market goes down. Market fluctuations are normal. A patient investor sees a market dip not as a crisis, but as an opportunity to buy more units at a lower price, a concept known as rupee cost averaging. Chasing quick profits and jumping in and out of investments based on market noise is the fastest way to derail your long-term plan. True wealth is built by those who can sit still and let their investments mature. The second golden key is consistency. Compounding thrives on regularity. Making a one-time large investment is good, but the habit of investing a fixed amount every single month, without fail, is what builds incredible momentum. A systematic investment plan, or SIP, is the perfect tool for this. It automates the process, instilling a discipline that is hard to break. Consistency ensures you are always adding to your investment base, giving the compounding engine more fuel to work with. It turns saving and investing from a decision you have to make each month into a non-negotiable habit, like paying your electricity bill. Together, patience and consistency create a powerful synergy. Consistency ensures you keep adding to your snowball, and patience gives it the time it needs to roll and grow. Think of it like a fitness journey. You won't get a six-pack after 1 week at the gym. It requires consistently showing up day after day and the patience to wait for results over months. Financial fitness is no different. The 8-4-3 rule works for those who commit to the journey for the full 15 years, who patiently wait through the slow start, and who consistently invest month after month, year after year. These two keys are simple in concept, but immensely powerful in practice. We have journeyed through the power of compounding and demystified the 8-4-3 rule. We have seen how a simple, consistent investment of 10,000 rupees a month can grow into a life-changing sum of 70 lakhs in 15 years. We have explored how this principle can help you achieve your biggest dreams, from a secure retirement to buying a home for your family. The numbers are not magic. They are the logical outcome of a disciplined process. The path to financial well-being is not a secret reserved for the wealthy or the financially savvy. It is a clear, accessible road that anyone with discipline and patience can travel. The most important takeaway from all of this is the power of starting. Not tomorrow, not next month, but today. The biggest mistake you can make is to think you will start when you earn more, or when you have a lump sum, or when the market is right. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Every day you delay is a day you deny your money the chance to start compounding. Start small if you have to. Even an SIP of 1,000 or 2,000 rupees a month is infinitely better than nothing. The habit is more important than the amount in the beginning. So, what are your first practical steps? First, open a Demat account and complete your KYC process if you haven't already. This is the gateway to investing in mutual funds and stocks. Second, identify a goal. Is it retirement, your child's education, a down payment? Giving your investment a purpose will keep you motivated. Third, decide on a monthly amount you can comfortably invest and choose a good, diversified mutual fund. Finally, and most importantly, set up an automatic SIP. Automate your success. Make it a part of your monthly budget that happens without you even thinking about it. Your journey to financial freedom is not a sprint, it is a marathon. The 8-4-3 rule is your guide, showing you the milestones along the way. Embrace the slow and steady pace of the initial years, knowing that you are building an unshakable foundation. Celebrate the acceleration in the middle years as your belief turns into tangible results. And finally, enjoy the incredible rewards of the final years as your wealth grows exponentially. You have worked hard for your money. Now it's time to make your money work hard for you. Take that first step today, and a future of security and freedom awaits. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button for more insights on personal finance. Don't forget to share this video with your family and friends so they too can grow financially. Until next time, take care of your money and it will take care of you.